Hello, everybody who wants to be body with their body.
Yes, hello. Today I wanted to talk about jinxing.
Jinxing.
Yeah, please. Make
Jinxing.
sure I pronounce it correctly.
It's a Swiss pronunciation. How is Swiss pronunciation? Jinxing?
Jinx.
Jinx. It's like jinx. But so let's talk about jinxing, because when you feel like you want to do something, right? And you say, oh, if this happened, then it's not going to work out because you jinx it. So
Especially if you're a superstitious person like I am. I always feel everything happens for a reason, and it does. And I say, for example, okay, I was thinking about it too much, so I probably jinxed it, so it didn't happen. Or I was too excited about it, so I jinxed it, so it didn't happen. Or I told somebody about it, so I jinxed it, and it didn't happen. And we just recently started to completely cancel jinxing out of our vocabulary, our life. It doesn't exist anymore. We've heard it in a podcast, which was very interesting for us, and it really opened my eyes because I was still thinking, if I didn't tell that person, then it would have worked out. No. So
yeah, like you starting the business,
Mhm.
and if you share it with somebody, and then you know that it didn't work out, or
you're
something.
super tight about something,
Yeah,
tight-ass
yeah,
about something.
yeah.
Hey, please don't tell anyone, I don't
And
want to
you
jinx
shouldn't
it.
even share it and so on, and you know that you jinxed it with this. So because of that, the podcast helped us. It was with Rhonda
Barn from The
and
Secret.
from The Secret, and she was actually she was really having a nice healthy view about it. So whenever I say, hey, you jinxed it or something, he said,
Or
it
did I
doesn't
jinx
exist.
it? No,
Yeah.
it doesn't exist. We don't do this anymore. So when we had an apartment that we wanted to look at, and I think you were saying, maybe I should have not had this thought, because probably I jinxed and said, no, it doesn't exist. It wasn't meant then. From the beginning, it wasn't meant. It's okay. You save yourself a lot of stress and tension in life if you don't have this belief.
Yeah. It can be very uncomfortable. Sorry. It's quite late and we are starting the video, so we just really can make our life complicated, and if you feel like you jinxed something, it can transform all the energy into guilt, self-punishment, and all the blame, or blaming somebody. And if you just say it doesn't exist, and he also wakes me up with it, and I just say, oh, did I jinx it right now? And he said, no, it doesn't exist.
Yes,
And
we're not playing this anymore.
So for us, it doesn't exist. So it sounds super simple, but sometimes when you catch yourself and you wanna say it, you think about it like you jinxed something, then it's really too simple to say it doesn't exist. Sometimes it's too simple for the mind. You just want to punish yourself
You
a
want to
little
have
bit.
it a bit more complicated.
Yeah.
No, but it really helped me, because I was all the time thinking, oh my gosh, I did it wrong, or I was too attached to something. No, it just simply doesn't exist, and it takes off so much pressure from me. I was always super careful, walking on eggshells, like, oh, I'm not going to tell anyone, and oh, it looks like something good is happening, but let's just keep it for me. No.
Yeah. But sometimes it's really good to keep your secret for you, especially if it is very precious. We can talk about it in another video, but for just very shortly, it's great to keep your secret for yourself. Some people even don't tell anybody else their diagnosis, or if they are going to have a baby, they don't say for very long, because some people are superstitious that you can't say it until third month, and all these little projects which don't sprout yet, and which are very, very fragile and so on, and which are more energy than matter still. These
nice.
are kind of like very sensitive to other people's energy, I guess, and it's very good to keep it for yourself.
Yes, and I very much agree with that. I wouldn't walk around with a megaphone and just tell everybody of my new idea that I just have. I would really keep it to me, keep it to us, and the thing about jinxing is more after you have told somebody and then it didn't work out and you feel guilty. This doesn't exist for us anymore. We still don't walk around and just tell everybody what we're going to do, what we're planning. We still keep things for us, but we're not going to beat us up anymore if we told somebody and it didn't work out in the end. That's what's really important.
So the jinxing is also, if you decide that it doesn't exist, you are basically saying no to self-punishment, self-guilt, and blaming somebody else. And which means that you just don't want to accept in your life anymore these emotions which are not loving to you. They are not love. They don't anymore. They shouldn't be in the life, or as little as possible of those.
And it makes it super easy to let go things.
Yeah. And also very good is to, if you have a constructive self-feedback or self
reevaluation.
Yeah, something like that, or like observing yourself, how you behaved, and learn something from it, and basically accept that we are here once and we are learning everything, and on the go as the environment and everything evolves, we are evolving. So, you know, we could do it wrongly 10 times, and once maybe we can do it right, you know. But we are still learning and on the go, and we are just trying to figure out the best reaction and best interaction with other people. So, are you happy with the jinxing topic? Because Raphael really wanted to share it.
That's all.
He really wanted to share it
because it was really important for me.
And it really changed a lot in our life.
Yes,
because
I was
of this
having
simple
so
rule.
much tension in me. Otherwise, something didn't happen the way I wanted it to happen. I was having so much tension and anger.
So he loved himself enough to admit and accept that jinx doesn't exist.
Yes.
Yeah, right? But that's the real truth. That you just want to.
It's just life. Let's just move on. Let go of that. Didn't happen. So what? Maybe we'll be super happy in a few years that it didn't happen. Because something else could come up.
And we know what we are talking about because we are in our life is very many challenges. Like we don't have warm water, we have humidity almost 100% at home, everything gets really moldy, we have to wear the worst clothes, and everything is a bit more challenging. So we know what we are talking about, but it's just things. At the end of the day, it's just things. Yeah, so that's it for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel. If you like this video, like it.
And write a comment if you feel like doing so, and if you're new.
If you want to write a comment under this jinx video, try to practice if it works for you. If this just throwing the jinx out of the window, or how to say it, if it works for you, or how are your challenges with it. It would be so interesting to read about it, and if it is okay, or how you accepted in life more love as well.
Yeah, and subscribe if you like these videos. We're very grateful that you're here.
They know they can subscribe, right? You know that you can subscribe if you like these videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to know.
I don't have to say it.
You don't have to tell them.
But I might say it anyways.
And I'll tell you this, that you know that you can subscribe.
All right.
Okay.
We'll see you next time.
We are looking forward to see you.
Yeah. Bye.